Sync clap. Sync clap.
Clap.
We all have the clap.
Yes.
Wait,
No,
that's a different thing.
That's
That is big different.
That's a big difference. We should not have the clap.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Good Trades, where we all do not have the clap.
Thank God.
That's a terrible intro.
Yeah, well, who's the host? Am I the host?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. We looped.
Hey, I'm the host. We don't have the clap. It's a fine intro.
It's a healthy
Yes,
way
yes,
to
yes.
introduce
It's a
ourselves.
healthy
way to
intro.
Yeah.
Good Trades Brigade.
So terrible.
Clap free. Welcome to Good Trades, everyone. Episode number 40.
Hey.
What's up, boys? My name is Emile, and I will be your host for this week's episode. Emile from Emile in the Morning at Night. Some of my fellows would like to call me a fishmaster, or maybe even a podcaster,
Either
which
or.
is very funny because I haven't done either in forever.
What do you mean? You're hosting now.
That's true.
You're hosting one now.
No, but my dead show,
Your
it's
dead
super
show.
dead. And I
Some-
haven't fished in forever.
I mean, some say you're a peach master.
Ooh.
Peach Master.
Is that the
podcast
new
is
title?
A strong one, yes.
That's me, Emile. And on my right over here is the cheesiest of chimps, the most nubile of the gentlemen.
I thought we already passed that.
Mr.
It's
Mi-
coming back, baby.
It's coming back.
Mr. Miguel.
Hello,
Samson.
I'm human.
Yes, you are. Dude,
Big inside joke.
yes.
Yeah.
Before this podcast,
Oh
we
my
just
God.
spent like, what was it, 30 minutes
Yeah.
of like Miguel over here being locked out of his own account because he couldn't read a Captcha.
No, that's not true.
It was a multi-layered problem.
Yeah, it was a multi-layered
It
problem.
was a lot more complicated
Yeah.
than that, but
In conclusion, we found out I'm a robot.
yeah, he can't complete Captchas.
Yeah, I can.
Google cannot detect his humanity.
I am Sam Worthington in Terminator Salvation.
What a book.
That's Miguel. And to his right would be
Hey.
the muscliest, the bustliest, the hustliest, the geekiest of the gladiators, Mr. Raffy. Ley lines, Lanus.
Wow, that was a great intro. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Also, Philips endorser and
Yes, yes.
And an LG,
LG.
influencer.
All them screens, all them
Influencer.
Yeah. Big electronics buff.
Ah,
Get it?
I see what you did
Because
there.
he's muscly.
Yeah.
No, so welcome to another episode
What's
of Good
up?
Trades, episode 40. What you boys been up to?
Dude, 40 episodes though.
40 episodes.
That's something.
The
Should
big
we-
4-0.
No, we
Yeah,
called
should
it
we
that.
end season 3 with 40 and start?
I wasn't
41
aware there
as
were
season
seasons.
4?
I was just about to ask, we have seasons?
We should have seasons according to.
Oh shit, who dies in this one?
Oh man, dude, I'm not sure if I have the wherewithal to, if this is gonna be a season finale. I want it to be a
A complete.
no.
cast of
I want there to be
characters.
closure. I want there to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
a big
yeah.
action scene.
Yeah.
No, are we gonna do that? I think we can do it.
I mean, every episode we have an elevator fall scene, but like,
We never crashed.
yeah.
We never got
Cliffhanger,
saved.
if you will.
yeah, exactly.
For
but
the
I
season
wanna-
finale, it crashes. Like
But
the
I wanna-
ending of the podcast is like, just
But I want to keep doing it. It's such a good bit.
no, that's the elevator going up this time.
Oh no.
So, Mr. Migs Samson, I would like to further elaborate upon your problems earlier.
Yes,
Oh, God.
please do.
So,
Okay, sure.
So earlier, we're here at my abode, and me and Mr. Migs over here, we play the FF14, and he was like, "Hey, can I log on to your PS4?"
Yeah.
So he tries to log on, and Square Enix detects that he's coming from a different IP.
Yeah.
So for his own safety, they lock his account and send instructions
Yeah.
to reset his account to his email.
Yeah.
So from there, Mr. Samson, what problems did you encounter?
Well, it was an
Yes.
old email.
Okay.
The old email. What the fuck?
It's one of many emails that I use because I
A man of many hats.
Yeah, I personally handle the Nubs and Cubes email.
Okay.
I personally handle the Good Trades email.
Ah.
And this particular email which got locked. Locked is not the right word. It's basically I forgot the forgotten. It was my Guild Wars 2 email.
So
So
in summation, you tried to log into your FF14 account in my house, get locked out. The instructions get sent to an old email, and you forgot the password to that email.
yeah. What is this? Is this a trial?
I'm just like,
What do you have to say for yourself? How do you plead, robot?
yeah, how do you plead, robot? Why won't Google authenticate your humanity?
Oh my God.
And then, like,
Your Honor, no further questions.
He's shy on the details, but what really happened is like I arrived and he was still figuring out this captcha. And then
No, it's not the captcha, but
or he was figuring out his password to his older email.
yeah, but the captcha still just keeps going.
keeps going.
That's its like safety net.
No,
That's what a robot
After a
would
few
say.
log after a few logins,
But
the captcha things.
specifically, we lost it when I caught you staring at your phone, zooming in on the captcha and like narrowing your eyes like the robot you are.
Hey, come on. It doesn't, man.
That's where we
Captcha.
figured out you're a robot. Then that's your problem.
Dude. Captchas only work on robots. They confuse robots.
Okay,
that Genji
listen,
meme?
Emile.
Okay, Migs, in your defense, go.
Listen, Emile. In user experience,
In user
in
experience.
UI, captcha is a very outdated thing or outdated process. To confirm.
Hey, but it works. It locked out the robot.
Bebop, robot, get out of here.
But that matter. I'm a human.
Oh man, so robot.
I have feelings.
So
I have emotion.
Robo Samson, what's been going on in your week?
Robo Migs. Better not get into
Doesn't
trouble.
look like anything to me.
Yeah, dude. Oh no.
Oh man,
Doesn't look like anything to be. So I'll start my week.
how's your
Alright.
week, Mr. Robot
Oh,
Man?
man.
Oh, how's it been? It's been raining outside. You don't want to get no rust in your your sprockets.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it did do me a good number because I got sick last week.
Oh, sick. That's robot speak for malfunction.
yeah.
So I watched the movie. But
Oh.
I'm not sure if I can like talk to you guys about it.
Oh,
because-
why? Is it a secret movie?
No, it's probably.
Is it porn?
It's only understandable by machines.
Oh,
But
what movie is this?
but
Terminator 3.
You watched Terminator?
no. But yeah, I watched Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if you guys are gonna watch it. I mean, I know Raffy's gonna watch
I'm
it.
gonna fucking watch it.
I
as
want to
soon as
watch it.
get
I want to
my-
watch it.
So I'll just be as vague as possible.
Yeah,
or-
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, give us a vague, non-spoilery assessment of Hobbs and Shaw.
So-
Set in the Fast and Furious universe.
Yeah. So this is a spin-off movie from the Fast and Furious universe, and it stars Hobbs and Shaw, which is
Two
The
minor
Rock,
characters.
The Rock and Jason Statham's.
Uh-huh.
Wait, not The Rock. Dwayne
Mr.
Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah,
yes.
and Jason Statham's characters in the movie in the Fast and Furious
Yeah.
universe.
Statham, Jason Transporter, Statham.
Yes.
So yeah, that was a good call because given the fact that on the last Fast and Furious movie and in this movie, those two really like have good chemistry.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they?
They kind of
Did they really?
They kind of cemented it in this movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Wait,
but like in the previous movie.
Wait,
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
what was the good call? The making of this movie, or are you going to watch?
Oh, it was in my head already that whatever movie that was produced in the Fast and Furious universe already movie of the year for me.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
so that
Alright.
was automatic.
Bias established.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay.
But yeah,
Is it bonkers? Is it nuts? Yeah, that's all I expect from this movie.
Do
Yeah,
they
it is.
go to
Dude.
space?
Do they set
almost.
They almost go to space. Okay, that's good
Oh
enough.
man, but yeah, regarding Raffy's question.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is as nuts as the Fast and Furious movies.
Fuck yeah.
And I wouldn't say that it goes through the same direction as the Fast movies. This is obviously a spin-off, so they have to do something different than the Fast movies.
All right.
And yeah, they really made it like it's too bonkers and too unbelievable sometimes.
Yeah. Is there
Like there's the
Yeah.
it's already shown in the trailers.
Yes.
Yes, in the trailers, they wield traditional Samoan weaponry against machine guns in a tank.
Oh, no,
And they do a haka in front of a Black Ops
that
team.
one was no. There is an explanation for that one, but the scene I'm talking about is the skyscraper scene or the tower scene.
Okay.
What is the
Where
skyscraper?
Idris Elba, Black Superman, was
Runs
trying to run
Yeah.
down,
Yeah.
and then Rock and Jason Statham is going to chase them.
Yeah.
What Rock did was just jump out of the window.
Wait, down the
window.
okay.
So there's a slight spoilers. It's just one scene, but
Alright.
Idris has two henchmen with him going down because Idris kidnapped Jason Statham's sister, Shaw's sister.
Sure.
So
Okay.
what Luke Hobbs and Shaw did was chase over the bad guy to rescue his sister. So they plan to just go down the tower using the zip line that the bad guys used.
Yeah.
Shaw has a different means of getting down.
We
Thanks to
saw
the
it.
elevator.
He's the elevator.
Yeah, he's the
okay.
elevator. But Rock being the Rock, just goes
Sure.
with it. Fuck it, I'll just jump out the window.
Okay,
and just zip.
what you're describing reminds me of the opening scene of a different movie where,
Yeah.
where the two introduced cops just jump off the side of the building
Yeah,
and die.
and it's also the Rock.
Yeah, it's also The Rock. Yeah, exactly.
The other guys. So what's ridiculous about this scene is that the Rock jumps down, homes in on one henchman, knocks the fuck out of that dude, grabs the zip line, then begins to jump and goes in a different direction towards the other henchman.
Wait, he
While
jumps
he is in free fall.
Yeah, Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
so you're telling me The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson
Yes.
can double jump.
Nah,
The
it's
Rock,
mo-
not just the A Rock.
Yeah, the Rock.
He can double jump in midair.
No, he does. He
No, I
didn't
think
jump.
he jumped from
he
one
jumped
thug
from
to
one
another.
thug to another.
Ah, okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
He basically
completely supported by
platformed.
science. Okay, I
Yeah.
understand.
Really?
That's the next movie.
yeah.
That's
the next movie is the double jump.
Completely supported
God.
by
Yeah,
science.
yeah.
This movie makes total sense.
Oh Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
Suspension of disbelief achieved.
So yeah, so what The Rock did was he jumped from henchman to henchman, then to Idris Elba, and yeah, it all happened in one free fall jump. That was nuts.
All
Were they
right,
also
all right.
talking while this was happening?
Almost.
Okay,
Almost
okay,
talking.
okay.
All right.
Talking in
All
free
right.
fall,
Yeah, yeah.
sign of a good movie.
I'm waiting for the redirecting of a torpedo with
Oh.
just his arms.
That
the fucking Fate and
yeah,
the Furious.
that movie saved that kind of moment for on the last
great,
arc.
great,
so I'm not
great,
gonna
great,
spoil
great,
that
great.
one.
Don't
Okay.
spoil that
But yeah, like for the sake of like a synopsis or a basic thing, yeah, it's basically Shaw's sister is on the run, and Idris Elba is hunting her because she stole a virus called a snowflake.
The snowflake virus?
All right.
What does this snowflake virus do?
I don't know, Emile. What do snowflakes do in in society right now?
Melt? Or does this virus just make everyone unique? What?
So,
does it
it's-
make them entitled?
oh, man.
What's
And
going
when
on?
everyone's a snowflake,
This is
no
this,
one
this
is.
is the thing because the movie's pretty much tongue in cheek when it comes to naming conventions.
Okay.
They named so Idris Elba is from this cyber tech terrorist group
What's it called?
called Etion, and
Okay.
and
Right.
its purpose is to evolve humanity using cybernetics. And the only way to kind of move forward with that one is to use technology or something like that. And then they can't, like, the movie kind of
I got you.
they kind of connected with this virus because they want the best of humanity only evolve and not the degenerate ones.
Oh no!
So the
the
snowflake
snowflake
virus.
it intends to kill people.
The normies.
Yeah, the normies.
That's us.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It's so. Oh my god.
That sounds very Third Reich
Yeah.
of him.
Yeah.
Yikes. But-
Yikes.
But yeah, it's.
It's fine. He's a villain. Huh?
It's,
Yep,
but,
yep,
but it's pretty funny because
That's fun.
who would name a bomb a snowflake? So that-
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, apparently.
but yeah,
Apparently.
so Shaw's sister stole the snowflake, and then Idris Elba's trying to chase Shaw's sister, and now it's Shaw and Hobbs' job to rescue the sister and retrieve the snowflake. So that's basically the synopsis of the movie. Just to save the world, they have to disarm a snowflake.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10.
All right. This is surprising, but I would be 50-50 about it compared to the other Fast movies.
Oh,
It's
so a
not
5?
Nah, around 5 or 6 for me.
Really?
What?
But was it enjoyable?
It's enjoyable. Like, it's a turn your brain off movie.
Okay,
But comparing it to the
because
to
if
the
I were
Fast
being
movies,
serious, I would rate Aquaman a 3. But if I turn off my brain, Aquaman's a solid 8.
wow, that's like 5
No,
5
yeah,
points
yeah.
up.
All you
Things
need
are
to-
made for different things.
Yeah, I mean, Aquaman is junk food.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad, just no.
Whoa.
Yeah, not even junk food.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
Right?
Right, I
Right?
remember. Oh, right, you liked Suicide
Yeah.
Squad.
No. It's LG who likes.
I'm fine with
Yeah.
The first time I watched Suicide Squad was like, oh, that was great. Then when I watched it again on my own money, I was like,
Sorry,
Oh, wait.
Phillips.
wait,
Oh, sponsor goggles.
Yeah, sponsor
what is
goggles.
Croc doing? Oh,
Okay.
But yeah, based on your what's the scoring or metric system, I would say it was a 5 for me. But if you
But
turn
if
off
you
your
turn off your
brain,
brain-
it's a 10.
whoa,
okay.
okay.
This is
Perfect.
5.
I don't need
5
to turn
points.
on my brain. It's off by default. I'm gonna fucking enjoy this.
Oh, but yeah, it's good. Like the
Raffy, known for the lowest expectations in the world.
The cast is great.
Yeah.
There are a few surprise cameos, which is something that is part of me didn't like, but at the same time, okay, it's a welcome addition to the Fast and Furious universe. Family, yeah.
Family, if you will.
Roman Reigns.
No, it's something that they didn't show in the trailers. That's
Cool,
all.
cool.
So I'm not
cool.
gonna spoil it.
Okay, is it what cameos would robots have? Like
I don't know.
actual
Humans.
Jim
But yeah.
Carrey as Robotnik.
Oh no. Oh well. But yeah, that's my review of Fast and the
how
Furious.
many robots out of 5?
Would you rate this,
It's
Mr.
probably
Robot Man?
eight machines
8 machines.
out of 3 humans.
Good metric. Good
Yeah.
metric. You do anything else with your week?
Other than Final Fantasy, I also like watched a few. Oh no, yeah, I just think it's just Final Fantasy for the whole week.
Really? How,
Yeah, I was.
How has it been now that you've finished A Realm Reborn?
It was great. Like I still stand by my opinion that it's one of the it's one of those MMORPGs that has good story and
So-
it is presented well.
So, since your last speaking of FF14 here on the podcast, you have finally completed the final dungeon of the first part of FF14, A Realm Reborn. How was
Yeah.
that?
Oh God, it was enjoyable. I mean, we did it.
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
me, and Donna did
Dude,
it.
me and Donna
Ooh.
did that dungeon
Sounds like
3 times
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah, because Carlos also
no,
finished it with
we
you
did
guys.
it ourselves for the
Oh.
main scenario roulette because for the bonus EXP, we just do
Okay.
that to help out the noobs.
Thank you.
Then Carlos jumps on and says like, "Yo, I'm at the final dungeon and Migs is gonna be late." So we do it with him.
Yeah.
And then after we finish all of his stuff, you arrive at home, and then you get online, and Carlos is like, "Dude, we just finished." And me and Donna go like, "Let's do it again." And we did that dungeon 3 times.
Oh, man.
How was that?
I mean, how was that for you guys?
Yeah.
You did it
Oh,
3
man.
times.
right?
I mean, like, such devastation.
Oh,
This was not my
bad.
intention.
Oh God, yeah, that was
Yeah.
the best line of that mission.
Dude, yeah, I fucking love that line.
Like, imagine it, Raffy, that
Yeah.
Bane is talking that line.
Yeah.
Bane is speaking that line.
Such
Such
So
devastation.
basically, imagine Bane in
it
a giant
was not
robot.
my intention. Right?
Yeah,
Right?
Slow?
Imagine Bane in a giant robot,
Mm-hmm.
but like some other dude makes the robot shoot a nuke.
Yeah.
And
Oh, God.
Bane was like, "Oh, yo, wait, And then he's
Yeah.
like,
yo, Joker, let me out of this nuclear bomb.
yo, wait, such devastation. This was not my intention.
You had a fucking nuke in a robot.
Yeah.
What do you expect? That's what robots do.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Migs.
Exactly.
Why am I the Android now?
Dude, so right now you're in the lead up from ARR to Heaven's Word.
Yeah, and so far, the after, what do you call this in anime shows? The after episodes, or
the epilogue.
the epilogue, or the afterlife episodes.
The what are they doing now?
yeah,
Credit scenes.
yeah.
Epilogue.
The days of their lives after the calamity or something like that. It was fun. Like there are some, I don't know, I don't want to spoil it. Like it's basically the arc where the heroes have been identified
Yeah,
and
basically.
praised. So now everyone wants a piece of that hero action.
Yeah, basically.
And they don't want to because it's a huge continent to cover all your hero stuff. They're basically the Avengers now.
Yeah.
It's basically Tony Stark saying, "I am a
I am Iron
cheeseburger."
Man.
Oh, I'm Iron Man. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was I am a cheeseburger. But
Were they hidden? Were they hidden? What's the
No, because
what's the
basically,
seclusion
like all throughout ARR, you're just this jobber guild
Mm-hmm.
that's like kind of helping out people. You're kind of well
Yeah.
known, but you guys are just like any other people who are just trying to help out, right?
Yeah.
But by the end of ARR, everyone's like, "Yo, those dudes."
yeah, those are the Avengers. You should be
gotcha.
sponsored by our country.
Yeah. This is
It is
and like
It is
I was
just like Iron
saying,
Man.
that lead up it is where it starts to get political and like Games of Thronesy.
I haven't been there yet.
No,
but
yeah, you're about to hit
About
that.
to hit it, because-
Basically, like how you mentioned that every country wants a piece of this action. Yeah.
that was the thing. Like that's, I guess, mini spoilers.
Yeah, go for it.
It's basically they decided that we don't want that. We want to be independent.
We want to be neutral.
Yeah, we want to
Okay.
be neutral. We're the Avengers.
That's
So
that's really very accurate to what happened in Iron Man.
yeah,
Right? Because he admits it at the very end, and then when Iron Man 2 starts, he's in a court battle with like
like
the government asking him to surrender the thing.
Yeah,
the Iron
yeah.
Man suits and stuff like that.
so.
That's
But yeah, that was cool.
I'm into
that,
that.
was a good development. Like given that the story's already over, they managed to make it more they managed to make it interesting, even if it's just an epilogue.
Yeah, because like
And-
I'm not too big of a fan of stories where there's no reason as to why the people love and clamor for you. Like the build up from ARR was executed well. I think.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that one. And yeah, because of that, since I've finished the main story quests of ARR, a lot of new quest lines are being presented to me. Like suddenly, the beast tribes are actually asking for help.
No, yeah,
Like
totally.
before, these beast tribes are actually enemies. But after your victory, suddenly
Certain factions
yeah.
of them will be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
we're not bad."
those are just my brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
Right.
But yeah, that was good. And then there's also bonus dungeons and bonus.
No, yeah, hard modes, yeah.
bonus raids. So I'm excited. I only have 9 days left out of that free 30-day trial.
Oh, yeah?
that was
Okay.
in the Realm Reborn starter edition.
Yeah.
So probably I'm gonna milk it further before I go and buy Shadowbringers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just to, para sulit lang.
Yes.
Although, will that also carry over? Like, for sure, if you buy Shadowbringers, there's gonna be at least 30 days free, right? Or
No.
will? Oh
No.
Oh no!
Only your first purchase has 30 days free.
Oh no!
Expansions don't come with extra time.
Wait. So Shadowbringers doesn't have any 30-day?
No.
Oh
Really?
no!
No, it does not.
You're in it now,
Oh
bud.
no!
It does not.
So I have to waste not waste,
Oh,
but I have
waste.
to buy 3,600
I feel
pesos
like you're at the crossroads
for
at this
the
point.
Shadowbringers expansion along with the other expansions because
Wait.
that's 2,000, right?
the Shadowbringers expansion is just like $40.
Yeah, so 2,000.
2000.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
the 60-day card that is being like I don't know, sold in Data Blitz is around. It's basically worth 2 months.
Yeah. You could
So
totally
around
get
1
that.
4. Yeah.
I suggest why don't you just
3K.
buy it online? It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I'll have
But
to
how
ask you
much?
for that one because
No,
there's a
yeah.
process for sure because we're in a US server, so
No, yeah, because
it has to be.
If you buy the time cards in Data Blitz, you got to be careful as well because sometimes they sell European stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's why
That's
I have
most of their stock in there.
Exactly.
European
That's why I
versions.
have a copy of European Heaven's Word that I don't know what to do with.
Oh no!
Because I accidentally bought that like a long time ago.
Ugh,
Yeah.
okay.
So just be careful when you buy stuff from Data Blitz for Final Fantasy XIV because most of the time they sell European stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suggest just going online and buying it off the Mog station directly with credit card.
Yeah, early wreck it. Don't buy don't buy Final Fantasy online in Data Blitz.
Yeah.
Do it online.
Unless you're European.
Yeah.
Like Spanish.
Unless you're a robot, there's like. I really want to keep harping on this
No,
robot
yeah.
thing. It's a big revelation.
Is it because you're now in Road C in Hero
Oh,
Automata?
dude, yes.
Oh, crap.
No. I'm ending.
B.
I'm at the ending of B.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's a good seg. So
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
so,
Think so, yeah.
what's been going on
Dude.
with your robot adventures, Raffy?
I am not a robot. I'd like
Are
to
you
specify
sure?
that not that there's anything wrong with robots. I, for one, embrace the coming of our robot overlords.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what the
I
robot
support
would say.
all their technology and developments. They will make us a better
That's
human
what the
race.
robot would say.
Glory to mankind.
Oh no.
Glory to mankind.
Yeah, but I've been playing the Nier Automata.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Nier
B.
Automatos.
Yeah.
Mm,
And then I'm finishing ending B.
yeah.
I'm chasing ending B. It's been fun.
Yeah, dude.
It's been such a fun ride.
The revelations, right?
There's so many revelations.
Yeah,
in ending
dude.
B.
Sorry, Emile.
No.
We can't
can't
talk about it.
Yeah, we can't talk about it
We'll,
right now.
we'll just gloss over them, but like
What
as-
a non-episode episode this
That's
is.
right. That's right.
Let's not talk about anything.
Oh god.
The episode 40, the one where they don't talk about anything.
No,
Yeah.
see what I was saying? This like the pressure for this to be a season finale is now on us, and now we're disappointed.
No.
Oh,
We're gonna
no.
make it. We're gonna make
We're
it.
gonna make
not
it.
gonna Game of Thrones it. Don't
Yeah.
put the catapults up.
Oh, don't kill the sister. Oh.
So how's Nier?
Wait, also speaking of big season finale deaths, we didn't address that Miggy
Oh yeah.
is in here.
Oh no.
We've
Oh,
gone-
you're a bad host,
Damn
Emile.
it! Yeah,
You're such a bad host.
I'm
It's like he
rusty.
never left.
Damn it! So okay, we've gone through a week,
man.
but for anyone still listening, for anyone who dipped out because of the absence of the Cybertronian dream, I apologize.
A real
But if you
robot.
are still listening, you might notice a conspicuous lack of the
Yes.
Migoy. He is out right now, celebrating a birthday, I
He's
believe.
got some Cybertronian stuff.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Oh no.
He
Is
wasn't
this-
killed off by the writers
Nope,
or
nope.
anything.
So listeners, if you didn't catch that foreshadowing, this isn't a real episode. This is all being hosted by robots right now.
No. Oh no.
Just a simulation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this podcast
The
a simulation?
S3 episode S3.
Oh man.
All right. So,
So
Nier.
yeah.
Real
Nier.
real quickly on the Nier.
All right.
It's great. Ending B is great. They offer like so much context to what happened in ending A.
Yeah, which
And-
is a nothing.
Which is nothing. It's like
route.
video game as video game with ending A. It's like there's a boss and there's some quests and then you kill it and then you're there and then
then you're
you
done.
save the world and then you're done.
Yeah,
That's it. That's basic video game. as
It's
video
like you're looking in a ViewMaster plate without using the ViewMaster.
Dude, so like what do you call it?
That's route A, and then route B, you use the ViewMaster to check out the ViewMaster image, and now it
is
comes
this?
alive.
It offers up context.
Yeah,
is
it
this
offers
90s analogy?
perspective.
Yeah. It's like an 8-track.
Dude, I don't think I don't
See,
think
we're
anyone
human.
I don't think anyone under the age of 20 listening knows what a Viewmaster is.
Come on,
You're
bro.
missing out.
We need to patch this, Samson. Like it's not currently. It's
Like-
not the current model.
Like when you say Viewmaster, yes, I have that image of that red thing like
Right.
yeah, in
You
my
put-
head.
You put the little disc.
Okay.
You put the
thingies
little
on
disc
it.
in, then you pull the little orange lever on the side.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As you do, yeah.
No, I'm trying to explain it to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
listeners. Yeah.
If anyone who doesn't know about the
Yeah,
Viewmaster.
all this ancient robotic tech.
Yeah.
Ancient tech.
Ooh. I mean, I'm just thinking of the stuff.
You gotta
that
take it all in.
Yeah.
Because it just happened. Like you just, you're near Route B just today, right?
Yeah.
So Raffy, now that you've because like even though I have not completely finished Nier Automata yet.
Yep.
I'm still in the start because I haven't had the time,
Yeah.
but I will make the time because I'm now on a hard deadline.
Right.
Yeah. 2 months, but or
The Nier Automata raid in FF14 opens in October. So,
yeah.
like, I plan to actually take a week off work next week
Holy
Just do it.
just to do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What do
I
you
guess,
call it?
Yeah, you could finish it in one.
Yeah.
Everything.
But now that you've experienced B, what can you now say about the people who stop at A?
You do
Sin. That's it. Like, they're worse than robots. They're like,
Oh, thank you, Raffy.
they're-
I mean, wait.
they're just broken ass toasters that don't work. Yeah, but like, that's an absolute sin to stop at ending A and like assume that that's the whole game. Nah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I don't think we've made this analogy before on air, but like it's watching Vantage Point, but like
yeah, we did.
Have we?
Stop
Yeah.
at the middle.
Yeah, when we stop at Forrest Whitaker and it's like, oh, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
The president got shot, and then yeah, that's fun.
What was my analogy? I remember I had an analogy too.
I think
don't
we. I
remember.
think we all
Yeah.
said the Vantage Point analogy because that was really good.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a game about multiple viewpoints and how that fills in the world. And like how the experience is different for each character,
Exactly.
Yeah.
or at least the two characters.
Oh,
right? I don't
I have
know
a-
what C.
I have another
C
analogy.
and
It's
C
like
is.
eating white rabbit, but you took off the skin, which is also part of the experience of eating white rabbit candy.
I'm not sure how to break it to you. This analogy doesn't seem to work.
No, because you're taking off part of the candy.
Okay,
Which is something important to
get-
experience.
I mean, I kind of get it, but I can't get behind this analogy. What are you doing?
I'm trying to be human, Raffy. I'm sorry. All these experiences.
White rabbit.
Remember the childhood sweet
Yes.
that we humans used to enjoy.
Yes, like lifesavers and
It's like
A and W root beer.
like
Oh, I
eating
missed it.
Bazooka Joe and like
Or
half the comic is unfinished.
Big Boy.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That commercial's very weird. Anyway,
Yes. Okay. So okay, let's do this. Since you're doing the thing next week,
Yeah, I am.
why don't we all end up at B and then we'll talk about A and B?
Sure.
Oh,
we'll
is
totally
it-
do
is
that.
it
For
ne-
next week's podcast.
Yeah,
so
we-
everyone also who wants to keep up with
Oh,
the Nier
wow,
and stuff and wants to like share with us with the spoilers and talking about.
But-
Oh wait,
that means you're giving Emile under hard deadline. One
no, he
that's
says he's
too-
gonna
No, yeah.
take a leave next
No,
week and do it.
I'm gonna take some
1
time
week
off
next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some
Really?
time off next
yeah,
week.
just to do it. So,
We'll mess with him
no,
this
no.
week.
No, please don't. So we can talk about it, right? So
Yeah,
we can
sure.
finally talk about A and B because it's getting like since my playthroughs are like spaced out,
Yeah.
it's getting murky. Like I don't remember like parts
Oh,
of
yeah,
A
yeah.
anymore. So
Yeah.
I want to just cap it off there and we can all talk about it.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Yeah.
idea. So that
Okay.
come next weekend,
Then
we're
we
all,
do
you guys are all synced
Yeah.
like robots.
You know, I'm not sure we want to broach this robot thing anymore.
It's getting uncomfortable.
Yeah, is it?
I mean, you started it. You guys
No,
started
yeah,
it.
because first of all, we were all on board because you weren't. But now that you're on, it's less fun. It's not fun if you're on board
Yeah,
with it.
So I think
Yes.
anything,
so-
anything
that.
from your
Yeah,
schedule.
anything else? I'm still playing the Dota again. The toxic
Oh.
cesspool. That's
Oh,
Dota
no.
2.
Have you experienced even a sliver of a good game, like with
Here
those
and there.
good people?
Yeah.
Those good people no more.
But since you guys added each other to your
Yeah.
friends list, have you seen
Yeah.
them online?
No, I honestly don't know how to check that. It's a bit clunky. I'm not super experienced with their UI, so like
Isn't
I
it?
don't know where to check.
Aren't they
the party
connected?
finders and
Is
stuff.
it connected to the Steam network,
It
or it
is-
has its own friend list
I've
in the
never
game?
opened Dota
But the
2.
thing is, the
Yeah, me
problem
too.
is, their Steam name is different from their
Oh, from their Dota name.
Dota name. I think.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
it gets weird. You don't remember who's who.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, that's
Might
what
be
happens.
a system malfunction.
Yeah, you gotta troubleshoot that shit.
Yeah.
But
Don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge it. That's how he gets you.
Indoctrination.
Yeah, dude.
This is the Reaper's on.
I'm gonna have fun editing this.
Yeah, he's gone off from like full like denying it to full on like accepting it. He's a robot now.
He's an actual
Negatory.
No, goddamn
yes,
it.
but just this morning I played with Carlos of TMG.
Oh.
I did not know he played, and he was like the same way. It's like, oh shit, you play? All right, let's go.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we played.
Yeah, I
we had a
think-
good old time.
That's cool. Like
We-
like Carlos
We've
plays
been
it.
all playing with Carlos
Yeah.
in like varying ways.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He should be here.
No, yeah, I don't think he's ever guested on an episode of Good Trades.
No, not.
Yeah, dude, like he was playing with me on Apex. He's playing with you on Dota. He's
Right.
playing with all of us on FF14.
Right,
Yeah.
How is this man
He's
doing
in
all
our-
this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's human.
We also played Borderlands at one time. They walked me through, him and Matt from
Yeah.
also from TMG walked me through the final boss. It's fun.
Oh,
Cool.
cool.
Like, so that's my interaction with Carlos lately. We had fun. Like, but yeah, we should probably get him to guest sometime.
Yeah.
Like, let's just tell him.
Yeah, man.
Or whatever.
Let's make it happen. Probably in
Yeah.
the season 4 premiere.
Season 4 premiere.
Yeah. New
Um,
guests, new
yes.
trades.
So how is
And
this?
what happened was like
What?
in our game,
Mhm.
what happened was like, so he was beating ass. Like he was actually really good, and there was this like feeling out period between us because we were lane mates in junk. So we were like feeling each other out on what skills on
Ooh.
their skills.
How
right?
to synergize
know-
and shit.
Yeah.
Do you know this? Yes. he
Yeah.
does.
What role are you comfortable with?
And now he knows how to like last hit creeps and he knew that I know how to creep block and all that stuff and check for bounty runes and all that stuff. And it turns out he's really great at the game, even though he says that he's trash.
Okay.
He's actually pretty good at the game.
Okay.
And at the very end of it, he was our best player. And what happened was, since it was a bad connection, what we ended up playing was like Dota Battle Royale, basically. Because whenever someone would die, they'd disconnect.
Oh my god.
They'd get disconnected.
What the fuck? Why?
So this is
So
like team elimination.
Yeah, it's basically team
Until
elimination.
it's just you two boys.
Exactly. It made it like all the more exciting because there's no response.
Wait, was this people like rage quitting or what was
I
this?
don't know. I don't know. At one point, 3 people went offline.
And then
that-
it was easily replaced by other
No,
randos?
no,
or-
No,
Once-
that
once
doesn't
you're done, you're
happen.
done.
Jesus
That doesn't
Christ.
happen in
That's such
MOBAs.
That's a terrible
like-
game, I can imagine.
Yeah, it is, but it was also kind of fun because what happened was, one guy gets killed from their team, disconnected.
Oh,
And
so
then-
it's both ways, not just in
Yeah,
your
it was
team.
a back and forth match. And then a guy gets killed off our team, disconnected forever.
Oh my
and then
God.
that was our carry. So that means that was our one carry. So that means like in the late game,
Yeah,
we're
you're
fucked.
you're fucked.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
super fucked.
And we the only 4 remaining in our team was like 3 supports and a pudge.
What the hell?
And then-
Oh
then-
god.
Our pudge gets knocked off.
Oh no.
Like and then
DC.
that's just 3 supports. And then we were like, okay, we gotta end this real quick.
Yeah.
we beat their ass like a lot. And then stuff keeps happening. And then like 3 people go offline at one point on their end.
That
And then-
sounds like 3 people
This-
playing in a computer shop.
This sounds like a game
Where
of
the
Rainbow
lights
Six
went out.
Siege.
yeah.
It's basically Counter
Basically what it
Strike.
was.
Okay.
What happened. And then we finished the game, we won. Like 3 supports versus I forgot what they had.
Uh-huh.
Just 3 support characters just ended up winning the game. Yeah.
Good lord.
But and then we did play a second one because we were so on a high of like just
We
fun
won.
game.
Yeah.
And we won. The one was
Victory
toxic
can
and
do
shit.
that to you.
We tried to play another game, and that was a big mistake because
Big
No.
lose.
that big lose
The
on
big
top
lose.
of big toxic.
Oh.
Like just at one point I was at one point I was bottom lane, right?
Mhm.
And then there were a bunch of people pushing my tower. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just give them the tower, right? So I go back, and then suddenly just one guy out of nowhere just goes, "Oh, report Kunka! Oh, fuck you, Kunka!"
What?
Like Kunka is my
Yeah,
character.
why?
It's like, I don't know. It's like he just went off like, "Fuck you," and then report Bobo, blah blah. And then, what? what did I do?
man.
And then I refused to engage. All I did was, what did I do? And then he says, you left the lane. And but I was going back to base. I was also gonna get my battlefield. Also, I had a lane mate. Where was he at the time?
Yeah.
Like, it was
Where-
not
yeah,
all
where
my
was he?
responsibility. Like, so anyway, but like after that, like, God bless his soul, Carlos just gets on the fight instead of me. So
Okay.
he ends up fighting this dude. Like, what was he supposed to do? Like, it would have been bad if he went in there. There were like 3 heroes.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. It's like they start fighting, and then at this point we're dead even in kills. So it's not even like it's the traditional Dota thing that's like we're fighting amongst ourselves, even though we're not losing, even though we're winning, even though it's draw.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
real
And,
enemy
like,
is inside you
It's
all
always
along.
and it's always like a lose-lose situation all the time. Because like if you stop playing out of spite, he'll feel like he won.
Yeah.
If you continue playing and you guys win, he won.
Oh man, humanity. Am I right?
Dude, I wish we could all
It's
just
so-
drop a nuke. No,
No,
not yet.
no, such devastation.
Drop snowflakes.
This was not my intention.
Yeah.
This was not my intention. Anything else
But-
happen in your week, buddy?
I also watched The Great Hack on Netflix.
The
Hey.
Great Hack?
Dude,
That's a new documentary, right?
about
Hacking.
about no yes,
Robots.
yes, hacking.
Our kind.
God damn it.
I regret. I regret
Don't
this
engage,
bit.
don't engage, don't
Yeah.
engage.
Hey man, I'm just riding this Android wave
No!
of positivity.
No.
No negatives in this
Android
Android.
wave, just like sprockets.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, The Great Hack on Netflix. It talks about Cambridge Analytica,
Mhm.
which is the organization that collates data from different sources and feeds it. Like the one that collaborated with the Trump campaign specifically.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Leave EU, which was Leave.eu, which was the big movement for Brexit.
Gotcha.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Oof. Touchy subjects.
Touchy. Also,
Very
outside
sh-
of the coin.
Yeah, very shitty.
Uh-huh.
And
things.
the dude, y'all should watch this because it's super scary. Like
Yeah.
we all just throw it under the rug, right? Like or we all just breeze by it. Like, Facebook knows stuff about me. Cool.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Oh, I need this new app. Log in through Facebook. Whatever.
Yeah, Face App's cool,
yeah.
guys. I
I'm
want to
an
be
old
old.
man.
Mm.
But like, it really showed how Cambridge Analytica got all the data on people and then used it against them.
No, yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's the scary part because they weaponized this data and like used it against you to make you vote a certain way.
Yeah, they make you see things.
They make you see things,
Yeah.
unlike Captchas. And then it's so devious, dude. Like when for one thing, Cambridge Analytica claims that they have 5,000 data points on a single person.
No, yeah.
Isn't that scary? Like
No, yeah,
well,
yeah.
I asked my software working wife, my software expert wife,
Wait,
what a data point was.
Software working? Why?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, but she works in software.
Oh, there you go.
All right, there we go.
At what a data point was. A data point is anything that they could know about you. Your age, your hair color, your eyes, your whatever.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they have 5,000 data points on a single person. That like for example, do you know 5,000 things about you?
No.
Right? Isn't that super scary?
It is super
Yeah.
duper scary. That's why I would like to convert you guys to the way I do things on social media.
All right.
Just share
Memes.
as much dumb shit as possible to confuse these analytics.
Is that really why?
No, dude.
Is that really
No,
why?
no. Yeah, this whole time Emile's been a tinfoil hat man.
Wow.
No. But like, think about it.
Yeah.
If you share enough dumb shit,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, I don't want to have anything to do with this man.
I would like
I
to.
don't know what to sell this man.
I would like
You're not
to.
wrong.
I would like to imagine Emile closing the bathroom door and revealing his true face, which is just a tinfoil hat, like person who is
Yeah.
not into memes, not into anime, not into anything. It's just
I-
all about all about security.
Yes, I have just been keeping my identity secure this whole
Yeah.
time.
You're not even. Emile's not even your real name.
No, of course not.
You're more meme than man at this point. I think.
No, but see, imagine like let's take my behavior on Facebook as an example.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What do you think they know about me? I mean, my basic information, sure. The games I play, maybe.
Yeah.
But me as an actual person, the only thing I share is memes. No, I'm actually legitimately...
No.
I am absolutely legitimately curious. To those people who share like 50 memes a second, what does the government think about them? It's like...
There's just like a blank spot on their screen.
Yeah.
It's just Emile and Ivory. It's like, no one can see them. They've thought of everything.
Their files in the NSA is all redacted. It's all just black markers.
Oh,
and then on the CCTV, it's like they've got like
It's
a
just
predator
mosaic.
cloak.
Just a mosaic. Like it's glitching.
Dude, like, because...
It's smart.
No, because I've noticed that like whenever I like search for anything, post about anything or anything like that, I start to get ads about it.
Yeah.
Right? So that's still a thing for sure. But like just because I'm sure they pull like data for whenever you post, for whenever you check in.
Oh yeah,
places.
for sure. Whatever
And, like,
you share, yeah.
What do you call it? Like, for example, one of my friends has been checking into Area 51 every day for the past week. So what does the data say on that? It's like,
You're a spy.
do I start selling him Area 51 merch? What?
Sure.
Yeah.
But like aside from like selling you stuff, it's got a more devious like.
Yeah, influencing the people.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I
That's
never
one
really
of the
thought about it like
No,
that.
yeah.
Like,
Advertising's so powerful, man.
Yeah.
yeah, propaganda works.
Yes.
That's what I got.
It
Even
does.
like modern day propaganda really works. Like for example, alright, so let's break it down. Like all the things that happened. So first, they didn't target everyone in America. They just targeted the few
Who are susceptible.
who are susceptible.
No,
to the
exactly.
data.
Exactly. That's how it works.
The ones that you can influence still.
See, that's why I'm safe.
Right. You're like Neo.
I know how to
away
navigate.
from the system. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. You broke out through memes. Dude, that could be some art. Like, all right, future past good trades artist Raffy. Remember this art? Neat. Emile breaking out of the Matrix, and then a trail of memes at the back.
Yeah. And all Cybertronian versions of ourselves chasing him.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, you better draw this.
Ah, shit,
this
yes,
is
yes,
one
yes.
of your assignments in the Patreon.
The susceptible ones, the suggestible ones, they single those out, and then they slowly
They bombard them.
They slowly. Have you seen this?
Oh no!
Oh, you just
I
know.
mean, we know
I
news
just know.
travels
Yeah.
fast.
It's like ad companies, like
Yeah.
dude, information age. It's all about dealing in information these days. Yeah,
Yeah?
this is a thing.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, it just. I guess it was a really huge revelation.
Welcome
for
to
me.
the
Dude, I
future.
need to watch this. This sounds cool.
They go like just tiny slivers
Yeah.
at first. They just try
Welcome.
to like sow that little bit that makes you hate at first.
Yeah.
They analyze
How you react.
how you react. Like pineapples on pizza.
Yeah.
And then hate. The hate starts to begin.
Yeah.
And then they throw stuff at you that, oh, look what this particular race of people did. And then they filter out the things that are on the other side of that. So
Yeah.
they just show you one side of the coin. So when the dude that they're working for starts talking about it, you're on his side because you're like, oh yeah, I've seen a lot of this happen. And then that's basically it. Like, you've been brainwashed
Yeah.
by your data.
No,
So,
dude,
gah.
yeah, like people like usually think they're above propaganda and advertising, but like I don't think anyone is above it.
Yeah.
Because like
There's
those
always a
billboards-
carrot on the stick.
No, yeah, exactly. And those billboards you see every day, you think it's kind of dumb that like
Yeah.
a company you don't care about would spend millions of monies. What am I saying?
Money.
like millions of currency
Yeah,
on
the
this
zenny.
billboard, right? Yeah, I've got my currencies mixed up right now. Gil, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Like they would spend an extraordinary amount to have their logo on this billboard, just their logo and like
Yeah.
nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just seeing that on an everyday basis, just having their logo or their brand on your mind
Yeah.
is enough.
Is enough.
It's absolutely enough. As in-
Basically memes.
I mean, when you go to the supermarket, even if you don't like that brand,
Yeah.
the sheer fact that you know that brand
Yeah.
is reason enough for your brain to pick it over other stuff you've never seen before because it's familiar.
It is familiar.
And dude, here in the Philippines, it's really fucked up because that's exactly
No,
how.
It's worse because if you think about it, that's how because a lot of Filipinos do not use like mobile data. They mostly do it for free, like Facebook, like free Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what you're gonna see in free Facebook is just like headlines of stuff that you won't even like most of it.
And
Most of the people wouldn't mind reading everything about it.
No, yeah,
it's just the
and-
headlines.
Yeah, people just skim the headlines, and at the same time, they will not check the veracity of these claims.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Whatever they
that's
see in free
fake news
Facebook.
problem number one.
Yeah.
Right? But the other thing I was getting at is
Yeah.
that this whole just seeing it or just it grazing your eye is enough.
Yeah.
It happens here in the Philippines all the time.
Yeah.
That's what our politicians do.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why they plaster.
bombard you, yeah.
That's why they plaster their faces all over these
Yeah.
public works projects, because for the general populace,
Works.
it's like, oh, I know this guy. I've heard of this guy. Of course, I'm voting for him.
Yeah.
Right?
Even on a surface level, it's like on a very superficial level, it's like, oh, I've heard of this guy.
No, yeah,
That's,
exactly.
That has an edge over the,
Yeah.
I've never heard of this guy.
Yeah, who is
Like,
this?
who is that? Like,
I've seen him in the wall.
At least if like, even again on a superficial level, like you hear like the jingle all over the streets.
Ugh.
At least he has money for that stuff to happen, right? As opposed to those who don't promote. You'd think that maybe that's not the right pick. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're like they don't have money for stuff.
Yeah, dude, like
Yeah.
advertising is really, really nuts.
It's scary. Oh my god,
It's
so
disgusting.
scary.
We got
It's-
real serious
yeah,
on this
yeah.
season finale of Good Trades. Political even. Games of Thronesy.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, let's bring it back to a calmer state with some Flixin.
oh,
Like
in this.
Flixin's like flow.
Oh,
No,
malfunction.
Oh, Flixin like a mouse.
All right, we got it.
All right.
Maybe in the next season we can have like a pre-prepared clip of Raffy doing that.
Now I would like him to still do it on the spot, but with just some minor edits.
No, but I would like that as a Patreon reward, maybe as a ringtone. Maybe. Good ideas. Good
a
ideas.
new level of Flixen
So,
tier.
what is your Flixin' like a mofo this week, Raffy? He's looking
All right,
it up.
wait.
He's
I'm going to the well.
Loading.
I'm going to the
yeah,
well.
he has
Searching for the repository.
yeah, he has a veritable like database of this on his phone,
Mm-hmm.
which he is currently scrolling through.
Checking all tags and categories.
Yeah. I'll try to find a good one. I got a serious one supposed to be. This.
Okay.
I'll try to go a good one.
Flixing like a mofo. Flixing like a mofo. This is what Raffy does. He quotes Netflix shows for any of those who are unfamiliar with the concept of Flixing like a mofo. So, for Flixing like a mofo, for episode 40 of
Yes.
the Good Trades Brigade,
Yeah.
what do you have for us, Raffy?
We're bringing it back to Luke Cage.
Oh,
season 2.
Jesus Christ.
That's unexpected.
Yeah. Bushmaster. Have I done this one?
I don't think
Bushmaster quote.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Bushmaster, Jamaican villain.
Oh,
Jamaican
accent.
villain.
Yeah, his uncle goes, "Vengeance belong to the Lord." Then Bushmaster goes, "Well, the Lord can have it back when me done with it."
All right, that's good. It's better. Golf claps. Golf claps.
It's just an absurd
It's
thing.
not bad. It's not bad. So, is that your
All
week,
right,
my man?
Yes, that is me.
Okay.
Got you,
So,
Mr. Hostman.
yeah, what about me? I've been having a pretty busy week as well. I think I covered most of my Final Fantasy XIV during our talk with Samson's week.
That's why I mentioned it so that you won't be able to talk about it
yeah, during my week.
for the third time.
Yeah, so basically in FF14, all I did was help out Carlos, help out Migs.
It was fun.
Yeah. On the side though, me and Donna have been farming the new Eden raids. The savage versions of the content just came out. We have yet to try it, but we're still grinding out that end game gear, having fun with it, getting new classes to 80. That's super fun. So FF14 besides, I have finally gotten some time to just sit down and watch some 2017 DuckTales.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good,
It's
man.
really good, right?
Really?
It brings me back.
The
dude.
story is
man.
very mature in a level of its. You can enjoy it even if you're an adult.
No, yeah, dude, absolutely. It feels like Doctor Who, but with ducks.
Yeah, I mean it is Doctor Who with
dude,
the duck.
it's-
Bold claim.
Dude, it's specifically even more Doctor Who because Scrooge McDuck is voiced by David Tennant,
Yeah.
the 10th Doctor.
Yeah.
Right.
And like, because
Jessica.
watching DuckTales when I was younger, it was always just a like super dumb, fun adventure cartoon.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure because back then we just watched the
it's
cartoons
a blur
No,
mostly.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like you'd catch it on a Sunday. You'd catch it like on like as a kid, you watch something disjointed.
Yeah.
That's a thing that totally happens, and that's why a lot of kids shows are episodic. So kids don't have to watch from the start.
Yeah.
Because that's not how kids function yet.
Nope.
And as adults,
A well-oiled machine.
no, as adults, we're watching stuff from the start now, right?
Yeah.
And like
We don't want to miss out on past episodes. We need to
And we want continuity.
yes,
Yeah, exactly.
Because like we want a story, we want continuity,
We need
want-
lore.
what?
We want lore. We want development.
No, yeah, absolutely. And like I've never thought about it because watching DuckTales as a kid was always just like, oh, fun cartoon adventures every Saturday.
the crazy rich uncle
No,
trying to like please his duck boys.
No, yeah, exactly. But here they set it up. They're like, yo, Scrooge McDuck is a huge badass.
Yeah.
Setup number 2. Donald and Scrooge have beef.
Oh yeah.
Donald Donald and Scrooge have beef.
They will explain it.
Really?
Setup number 3.
Whoa.
Who's the mom of these 3 fuckers?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Dude, they set up all these threads in the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's good.
In the first 2 episodes, they set up
Cool.
all of these threads, and I'm like, yo, I'm invested.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's good.
And-
It's a good
and-
first 2 episodes.
And like, I know you guys brought this up before on the show already, but just the reveal that like only Scrooge McDuck can swim through this gold because
Yeah.
he has developed the strength and dexterity to swim through gold is
Yeah.
an amazing reveal.
Yeah.
And like
good.
it's not even like a big reveal. It's something he says nonchalantly while trying to teach one of the duck nephews about the value of a hard day's work.
Yeah.
Like it's
Gotcha.
it's tied into the lesson. Like he asks like, "Yo, why can't I just jump into the gold and swim?" And Scrooge is like, "You gotta work for it, boy.
Yeah, you gotta earn it.
Yeah, you gotta earn it. Like I developed the strength and dexterity through years of practice, boy." And it's like it's so good. It's yeah. It's
Yeah, David Tennant is a treat to watch and listen.
dude. David Tennant has been knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
As Scrooge McDuck, as fucking Crowley in like
Yeah,
Good
in
Omens.
Good Omens.
He's been doing some great shit. He's been doing some great shit. So I've been thoroughly enjoying the DuckTales.
What do you
And
think about Glumhold?
Glumgold is great, man.
It's
Fucking
how his accent is very different than David Tennant's accent.
'cause
It's a fun thing to watch.
yeah, because David Tennant's accent is like your general Scottish accent,
natural Scottish.
and like Glumgold
Glumgold
over
is
here is like a stereotypical cartoon
yeah,
Scottish man.
always loud.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
screw you, Scrooge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the richest dog in
I've got the
Duckburg.
gem of Atlantis.
Yeah, and then he'll just laugh. Ah!
I'm going to get it for Scrooge. Yeah, it's pretty funny, and
The Irishman from Samurai.
I
Yeah, exactly.
We mentioned that.
we've
done
that.
What do you call it? But I especially love their treatment of these villains from the past.
Yeah.
Because they're like reworking them for the modern age really well. Like what do you call it? One cool example is like the Beagle Boys.
Oh yeah,
Right?
That was good.
Yeah, because like
The thugs.
yeah, the Beagle Boys, the thugs, and their ma, right?
Yeah.
So they're just these boys that work for their crime ma, right?
Yeah.
But they expanded on this.
It's more than one family.
Yeah, no, it's more than just one bunch of Beagle Boys.
Yeah.
Because there are the classic Beagle Boys. There are the French Beagle Boys.
Yeah. What?
There are the biker Beagle
Yeah,
Boys.
they're the carny Beagle Boys.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
the fucking skateboarding Beagle Boys.
Yeah.
They're all
Really?
like,
Yeah, they expanded. It's like Duck Dynasty.
Dude,
It's-
they completely expanded it,
it's
and
good.
like they're all still kids of Ma.
Yeah.
It's just that they all like they have this. Okay, so there's like the classics, the the friendlies, the meanies. There's also like
The uglies and
the ugly failures.
the ugly failures.
Yeah, it's like she had all of these kids, and then they all grew up to have different interests. But at the end of the day, they all still became criminals.
Yeah, all because Ma
Yes.
taught them how to be
No,
Beagle
yeah.
Boys.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
That's
great.
really good.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
What episode was that?
I
Episode
think
number.
that's episode 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think that's episode 3. Beagle Boy Party.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's absolutely great, and
I like it.
they're also bringing it into like modern times because like they don't use flashlights, they use cell phones.
Phones. Yeah, they have
Oh,
phones
cool.
now.
Yeah,
That's
Like
cool.
Dewey is probably a perfect example of a modern day duck cartoon.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he uses cell phones. He's kind of like superficial or like mostly on the surface.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like
Okay.
compared it to the older.
So he's like
Dewey.
a super Gen X
Yeah.
duck.
yeah,
Yeah, and like Huey on the other hand is like your Boy Scout, literally a
yeah,
Boy Scout.
science
Oh.
geek.
Like
dude.
So he's blue?
Nah,
Like the blue
Huey's
one?
red.
No,
Okay.
Huey's red.
My
Huey's
bad.
red.
Yeah.
And then there's Louis on the other hand who just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, just
Like he's the one just watching YouTube videos all
yeah.
day.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
good.
Like they have this knockoff like Duck Dynasty-esque show that he watches that he shits on consistently.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. It's absolutely
Dynasty.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. It's I'm gonna keep watching DuckTales because they've got me on the hook.
Yeah.
Could you lend me this link?
No, absolutely.
I
I'm gonna
already
lend you
did.
this link.
I already did on the Twitter DMs.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I will lend you even more links.
Good.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Have something to do
I'm
while
just
drawing.
waiting for you to go experience
Season
I
2?
think episode 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
That's something. There's a good surprise guest that kind of ties to Donald.
Is it Sam Worthington?
No,
Terminator
no.
Salvation.
Oh, but man, what episode did you stop?
I think I'm on episode
4 or 5?
They just got past the rock people.
The Rock people.
Nah, probably
Oh,
episode
yeah.
4 or 5.
Right.
Yeah.
But did they already
Right.
like introduce Mr. Beaks? Or
No.
not yet? Okay.
No.
That was good.
They've introduced who's the science man?
Gyro.
Yeah,
Who's
Gyro.
Gyro.
Gyro, the sandwich.
Who's voiced by the dean.
Dude,
in
yeah,
Community,
he's voiced by
which
the
is-
dean from Community.
It's pretty
great.
hilarious. Yeah.
What do you call it? And I like his treatment because in the previous show he'd just be this happy-go-lucky
he's a
science
gizmo
invention
science
man.
dude.
But
Yeah.
here he's like this jaded inventor because
Yeah.
none of his patents will ever get like approved.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Nice.
It's pretty great. I love how they've rebooted this. They've executed well on it, and they've innovated on parts of it, which are great. And they've brought modern storytelling into it, which gives you a hook, gives you a reason to keep watching. I love it.
I love it.
I want to get into it because I don't. Honestly, to my shame, I don't remember much of the old DuckTales.
Yeah, I mean, no,
all I know is the characters. Like,
dude, it's okay. Like even me, like part of what I remember and the 90s version is just they have an uncle.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
just these kids.
The-
and it's just in the city.
the pool
But
of money. That's
the
all I
thing
remember.
about like Scrooge being an adventurer, I found that in the video games.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not in the show.
Yeah, I kind of like it's such a like a blur when I watched DuckTales
Oh,
before because
okay.
I was more of a Chippendale Rescue Rangers dude.
Okay. No, because like me, I was
and Darkwing. Yeah.
I was big into DuckTales because like they were going on adventures and shit, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, that's sick. I want to do that. No, yeah. Back when I was younger, I was like, yo, I wish I had a rich uncle.
oh man.
Dude, take me on adventures. Take me to Egypt. Yo.
Dude.
Mm.
Yeah, that's all I remember from it. It's like just the Tower of Money, and then Scrooge.
It's
Diving in
it's
it.
okay. Like this is a good
This is a perfect
Alright.
place
Yeah.
to jump
Yes,
in.
I
the
would
perfect
like to.
place to
I
jump
would
in. You
like
don't
to.
need to like watch the old ones.
And like, dude, whenever the theme song pops up,
oh man, it's good.
I just get like shivers down my
Yeah.
spine because it's like it's the perfect like remake of that song.
Yeah.
I really love it.
I like this reboot of a theme.
Mm-hmm.
Like both of them are good. Like the 90s version and this version.
Mm-hmm. And also,
So
have
there's-
you noticed that Donald is specifically even less understandable than usual?
Really?
Yeah, it seems like it's done on purpose. Yeah,
Okay.
like he sounds
okay.
even more hard to understand.
No, because
than
there
normal.
are episodes where they really point that out.
No, yeah, exactly. Like,
Which is-
yeah, no, because like, what do you call it? It's just so jarring because usually he's the only duck in sight.
Yeah.
There's Mickey, Donald, and he's a
Oh,
duck. He
right.
talks like that.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is Duckburg.
Which is very
everyone's
understandable people.
Everyone talks clearly
Yeah.
except for this asshole.
Yeah.
And like everyone's like, why?
Oh, man.
Why is your uncle like
Yeah.
that?
Do they?
Dude, I can't wait for you to go to the finale.
Okay.
Because
okay.
it builds up. It really builds up on why Donald's like
On
that.
why Donald has a speech impediment?
No, it kind of like why are you like that, Donald? Why can't you just fix it or something like that?
No.
It really builds up.
No,
Wow.
No, my theory is because he spent some time in the Navy and he has PTSD.
I was gonna
Or
go that
he's
route.
he's actually a drill sergeant and he yells at
No,
his
yeah,
people.
yeah. Like I've always related it to his time in service.
Yeah.
Because like in lore, Donald is like a war veteran.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
I
he.
was gonna go that route.
That's why
I was
he
gonna think
like
about
in the
that.
original. That's why he left the boys to Uncle Scrooge.
No,
because he's gone to
yeah,
the Navy.
yeah. He had to go to the war.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So like, this just makes me like think of. Remember that Hey Arnold episode where Gerald's dad was supposedly in the war
Yeah.
during Gerald's Gerald dad's
You can do
younger
it.
years.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He was in the war. You remember this episode, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Mhm.
Vague.
Wherein like they were on a road trip with Phil, Arnold, and Gerald. They were on a road trip. They were telling war stories and junk like that. Like, and then it ends up that Gerald's dad was like, he had like a super boring
He was just a desk
he was
person.
just
Yeah.
a desk person.
Uh-huh.
Like he didn't fight in any of the combat or stuff like that. There weren't like battles and junk like that.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that he saved someone's life using the papers.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Don't you remember that?
Kind of, yeah. I kind of remember.
Yeah. I remember that better than.
DuckTales.
I just my mind just went to that like cartoons in service. It's suddenly becoming real.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like cartoons back in the day were like they got real at random times.
Mm.
Especially
Oh, yeah.
shit like Hey Arnold.
Hey
man.
Arnold, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold especially. What do you call it? Besides that, yeah, completely recommend get into the DuckTales.
Yeah.
I will send the link to you when you get home. You gotta try it
Yes,
with your female
sure,
wife.
Sure.
Yeah, you gotta watch
I
that.
don't know if she'd be into it, but we'll try it.
It's
Yeah.
it's really
Oh, she will dig it.
it's
Okay.
Yeah.
it's really cool. It's really cool.
Sure.
They explain everything.
Webby is great.
Yeah, Webby is great too. Webby is absolutely great.
I
Besides that,
Yeah.
I had a whole bunch of work this week, and one of my work-related stories is I went to Iloilo for
Yeah.
a day
Oh, right.
and back.
You talk to kids.
Yes, I did. So
You
basically,
assimilate.
the company flew me out to Iloilo
yeah.
to give a talk to a college, the University of San Agustin,
Mm.
to talk about gaming, esports, and the talent industry.
Ah.
And how to break into content creation and stuff.
Cool.
Don't.
Yeah, I tried my best to not be too harsh on the kids, like
Uh-oh.
because you know how I am. Like
Yeah. When you talk, you do a strong telling by default.
yes, I do a strong telling by default.
And you're always like backhanding us in the face. With like,
Yeah.
No, bobo ka ba?
Uninstall mo yung kutak mo.
No, but yeah.
But like when it comes to my job, I tend
Yeah.
to be very firm and like I tend to be very I don't sugarcoat stuff when it
Yeah,
comes to
okay.
dealing with the talents. And like
You gotta keep it real.
you know, that was my main worry because like I was trying to balance being that and like giving the kids hope. You know what I mean? Because like I don't want them to just give up on it just because I
Yeah.
said it's hard, right?
Yeah.
And like I think that was my balancing act because I'm used to talking to adults.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm used to talking to people older than me, explaining the industry to people who don't quite understand.
Yeah.
But inspiring the kids, I kind of do that on a one-on-one basis, but never on
I
a
see.
me talking to a lecture hall of 300 people.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Because my whole thing is like I try to personalize based on what your situation is.
Right.
But I can't generalize to a hall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like how would you
Gotcha.
approach something like that? Because like I want people to get into gaming, I want people to get into esports, I want people to get into content creation, but I don't want to present the harsh realities of it as a deterrent, more of like as a reality check.
Yeah, and I think it's fair that you did it that way. Like, it's not all fun and games, so to speak.
No,
like,
yeah.
there's some hard work and some hard like thinking to go with it, but at the same time, it's also fun as shit.
No, yeah,
and,
super.
and like a lot of this is very rewarding. It's very fulfilling and all that stuff. I feel like if you did those two things, like motivate as well as don't sugarcoat like the hard bits of it, the nitty gritty part, I think you're good.
No, yeah.
Holy shit, this
I-
got
I
fucking
just-
serious.
No, yeah. I just really hope I did good. No, because like it's one of my fucking like
Yeah.
things I really
I
want to
mean,
do.
as long as the passion's there, everything would be good.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, I got some audience reactions.
Good.
That's good.
Like 'cause you know how these halls can be like dead, right? Like
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
super dead. So
You riled them up,
I was
fired
at
them
least
up.
happy that I got some audience reaction because like I saw this like group of like jackasses in the front row.
Oh.
And
There's trouble.
No, and they were holding arcade sticks.
And
I started
relatable content.
Yeah, and I started talking about, yo, if you want to be like, basically, I was explaining how if you're a content creator, you need to bring value to your audience.
Okay.
And one of the ways to do that is through educating, right? So you make a tutorial. Like I basically started saying like, yo, if you want to learn how to Korean backdash, you go to YouTube. You find someone who teaches you how to make a Korean backdash. You teach someone how to do an electric god fist. And like, I got cheers from the front boys with the arcade sticks. They were like, yeah, I know those words.
Got him.
Cheap pop.
Yeah, the cheap
The cheap
pop.
Nice.
So I think I did an all right job there.
Good.
How did you
shout-outs-
open? Sorry. Go ahead.
No,
Shout-outs.
I opened. I just introducing myself, introducing my company.
And then they
Nice.
just and then you ask, who are these people?
No, dude. Like shout outs to the fine people in Iloilo who flew me out and asked me to talk to the gaming community of Iloilo.
Nice.
They're doing some real good work there. They're the ones who were in charge of Conquest.
Right.
Okay.
That con.
That's good, actually.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah, that con that they put together, it's really impressive. They got a whole bunch of partners there.
Yeah.
They got the Twitch people there. It was pretty great, and it was organized by younguns. So that's even more impressive to me.
Yeah.
I actually want to go there next year.
No, yeah,
just
we
check
should.
it out.
We should
Yeah.
totally. We should totally
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
Conquest.
Yeah.
What do you call
Conquer.
it?
That's easy.
Yeah, I mean Iloilo.
Yeah, super easy. Super easy. That's like a plane away. That's what I did.
Yeah. In one day.
Yeah. So, that was my great adventure because I had to fly in the morning, give my talk,
Oh.
be toured around kind of by our hosts,
Yeah.
Cool.
and then fly back to Manila at night. And before that, I had a talent party that I had to do as well. So I was
Right.
up until midnight
Whoa.
and then I had a flight in the morning. So I was just really drained. That's why I want to take a leave next week.
Yeah.
Honestly, I need to rest.
Yeah,
I need to
that's
rest.
well deserved. That's a well deserved rest.
Yeah. You don't want to overheat yourself.
Yes, like a robot would.
Or else you'll malfunction at work.
Like a robot would.
Yeah.
We should buy like a cooling
Yeah. A cooling pad.
or whatever.
Yeah, like a cooling gel. Some would say like a thermal paste.
Or
That's called your Tiger Bomb or whatever.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
it? Your Omega-
Salon Pass.
Salon Pass.
Yeah.
That's your cooling pass.
Wait, how
Salon
come?
Pass thermal pads.
No, dude, how come the narrative has shifted from Migs is a robot to we're all robots? What happened?
Oh, that's the ending.
I feel like we lost the thread.
That's the
somewhere.
finale. Oh.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Oh shit! Am I?
I do not feel any different, Emile.
Yeah.
This is why I revealed my identity as a tinfoil hat man.
What are you talking about?
Oh
Emile?
no! Okay, we're falling down the elevator. What's
Seems
going?
like an elevator.
100100100100100.
Migs, save us, please. Recommend something that will stop the flow of time.
Our impact bracers cannot control this.
This elevator
Engaging suspension
of disbelief.
of
Please
disbelief.
recommend a show or a program.
What would you wreck, brother?
Wait. Oh man, that's This is hard because
Because you're a robot.
no, I'm thinking about
haven't watched
machine.
so many
I'm thinking about machine related or
No.
robot related Rex, just to be in theme of
I
this
would
finale.
recommend motor oil. No, I can just, come on, give us something.
Better than peaches.
Yeah.
Better than yogurt.
Dude, like, think of the people. Think of the people. What would you recommend?
Oh, I would rec assimilation.
God damn it.
Please submit
Yeah.
yourself to the nearest assimilation
Center.
center for deprogramming.
Oh,
That is our recommendation.
for
We
this
will wreck it.
for this episode of Good Trades, we would completely recommend assimilation. Assimilation.
Daleks.
Yeah.
Exterminate.
Yeah, exterminate. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm so happy Migoy isn't here.
Oh God, he will stop us.
No.
The only human will stop us.
He's the survivor.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the survivor.
Cybertronian dream.
He's the Cybertronian
Yeah.
dream.
He's why the last man on Earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Miggy, the last man.
Migoy Prime. Dude.
It's why the last man, but with Migg.
Oh, dude.
So I'm gonna recommend a Netflix show that I
Ooh.
have. What is it, Raffy?
Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh, that's good though.
That's a good one. Love,
I
Death, and
know.
Robots
I
is a
would-
good one.
Oh God, what's that? Yeah, I've been trying to slip this in one of our episodes because we also talk about one good show, which I forgot. Oh yeah, Chernobyl. We
Ooh.
kind of recommended that.
Yeah.
Kind of talk about that. But there's
good.
one show in Netflix that I want to talk about, which is now going to be in my Rex.
Okay.
It is When They See Us.
When they see it.
Yeah, it is a miniseries in Netflix, just a 4-episode or 5-episode miniseries,
Okay.
and it's about the New York. What's that? The New York 5. It's like the Central Park case in New York,
Okay.
which 5 colored boys got accused.
That's
Of rape?
That's a word.
Yeah.
5 African Americans, are you saying?
And yeah,
Okay.
No,
and,
no, I
and,
think
and
he's
Latino
just
boys.
using the word of the time.
The
okay.
word of the robot. Yeah.
I got accurate.
Yeah.
Period accurate word.
Got accused of rape
Ugh.
and got sentenced to prison and got the whole city against them. And it took a lot of work from a group of lawyers to try to lessen
Exonerate
their
them.
or something like that.
Okay.
Just lessen their years. And then it's just about that. It's based on a true story actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
and,
I know this.
This reminds me of a short YouTube video I recently watched. Of,
It involves Trump actually.
oh, really?
On this one.
No, but
a small involvement against Trump being saying that they need to be imprisoned because they raped this helpless
Oh,
woman.
Interesting, dude.
Yeah.
Like this reminds me of a short YouTube video I recently watched. It has nothing to do with it, but it's of this guy who got imprisoned in the 60s or 70s for false accusations or whatever.
Yeah,
And
and the
he-
whole system is against him.
No,
Like,
yeah,
a lot of-
exactly. But he gets out of prison eventually. He serves his 40 years.
yeah,
But
Okay.
he got
gets
arrested
out.
again.
No, he gets out. It's been 40 years.
Uh,
He doesn't understand the world anymore.
yeah,
It's
something
like
that.
when he gets out, he tries to use a payphone. They don't work.
Yeah,
And he's like, "What?
yeah,
What? How? Why do the payphones not work?"
Mm-hmm.
Also, he's like, "Why did everyone turn into the CIA?"
What?
yeah,
How?
Which he means everyone has an earpiece now.
yeah.
Oh.
And he's just super
no.
confused.
Right.
Yeah.
A man out of time.
Dude, think about
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man out
A
of time.
soldier.
Yeah, and
Wow.
this
I didn't realize that. Yeah, that.
Yeah,
would
we
fuck
should
you
look
up.
at
Yeah, that
that
would
one.
completely fuck you up.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that movie? Or
it was
video?
just a short video. I forgot.
Yeah, we should look that up
Yeah.
and wreck it. But yeah, when we see us, it's a really heavy and serious series to watch because it's sort of like the effect that you will get when you watch How to what's that, Making a Murderer, which is
okay.
that the police are really really into you just to make you fall. Like they will do anything in their power just to say that no, you're guilty.
Wow.
And they're doing this to minors. They're doing this to kids,
Yeah.
and without the parents' presence when they're interrogating, which is already illegal.
You know,
and the system.
I really
So-
wonder how like people who work in government feel about those series. Because like they
they're-
always seem to paint a bad picture of like the government or the people who work in it. But you know, like I'm not saying those things don't happen because for surely they
yeah,
do.
they do. Yeah.
But like it's just that I'm trying to think like, is it fair to generalize everyone who works in the government in that way?
I don't think it is fair. Any sort of generalization to me feels wrong. And that's why I think like on the other side of the coin, also on a lesser matter, I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine does a good job of painting the police in
Good light,
lighthearted manner.
in a light
human,
instead of just
human maybe.
yes,
Raffy.
human, light,
Flesh bag.
lighthearted, but also they're also very responsible.
Yeah.
Like because
Yeah.
with a series that stars police officers and a whole police department, and if you portray them in a light that's too comedic, it would look like
Police Academy, you know,
Police Academy, and they'd look inept.
Yeah,
They'd
Police
look-
Academy did some work
Yeah.
on the police
Oh, yeah.
and
department.
they'd look like buffoons and stuff like that. But whenever you watch an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, even if they go into shenanigans, at the end of the day, they always do the right thing, the responsible thing.
Exactly.
So I feel like there are those shows that do it.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
to counterbalance it and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But
But yeah, I
For the most
really
part, it's-
implore you guys to try to watch it. It's good. It's heavy. It's thought provoking.
when they see us,
Yeah, when they see us, it has really good acting in there.
Yeah.
Like I thought for that first episode, there's this one kid who I find annoying, but in the end, he got real acting chops on the last episode. It was really good.
interesting.
Yeah.
So, Miguel, would you recommend
We're trying to
it?
get serious here.
I'm trying to lighten up the mood.
for the humans.
Oh.
So yeah, when they see us, gotta wreck it
Nice.
for you flesh bags.
I,
Raffy, what about
I
you?
do have a recommendation.
A recommendation?
Yes. There are these great humans on YouTube that make a good work on their so-called channel.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's them like using their tiny human minds to like make. No, just kidding. It's Corridor Digital. It's a big channel.
Yeah,
already, right?
Corridor
Corridor
Digital. I
Digital.
fucking love Corridor Digital.
Yeah. So they're these bunch of humans that like make videos that simulate action scenes and stuff like that.
No,
Right?
yeah.
bunch
They do a
of-
lot of stunt work. They do a lot of action scenes.
Yeah.
They have this spin-off channel called Corridor Crew, which
Yeah.
is my real rec.
Oh,
And
I haven't followed that.
yes, and it's more of the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Is this
Yeah.
just D and the others like being
Yeah.
jackasses?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I think Miggy mentioned this off air.
Really?
We're watching some episodes.
Yeah.
In the past about
Okay.
the Carter crew.
Okay.
So yeah, it was really like those humans are a fun bunch.
They're
Yeah.
pretty good. They will be around the first to get indoctrinated, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
prime
Yeah.
example of humanity.
Right. We'll preserve those humans.
Yeah.
And then what they do in their shenanigans is like all the behind the scenes stuff, like not just the finished products, the films, but like stuff like them goofing around because they do a bunch of shit with all the stuff that they have. Like they have a bunch of toy guns.
Yeah.
They have like a bunch of arrows and swords all lying about it. So
Yeah.
they play around with that stuff.
My favorite part about their blogs is
Yeah.
when Ren is in the camera. He's
Okay.
all this weird shit. It's really funny. Like
Yeah.
every time Ren is there, like for example, he'll go and challenge someone in the Carter crew, like
Yeah.
a graphic CGI off or something,
okay.
or he'll just flaunt off his toys or his like what that hoverboard. He has that hoverboard
Yeah.
that he
the
bought.
the mono.
Yeah, the mono
wheel.
board.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah, sorry.
My favorite has always been D because he's been always unapologetically Asian and edgy. He's so Asian edgy, and he's like, "Oh no, this is who I am."
Yeah.
Is he the dude who wanted to jump over like a fence and broke his shoulder?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably, that's probably him. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I haven't watched in a while, but like D is the Asian man that they usually cast as like the bad guy or the badass
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
scenes with a
Okay.
leather jacket or
Yeah.
shit like that.
So yeah, that might be him because he's like, there's a video where he breaks his shoulder because he like, oh, I used to do a stunt fall where I fall forward, like I jump through over a fence, land on my shoulder, then roll through. Then he tries to do it. He breaks his fucking shoulder.
Yeah, that sounds like him. That sounds like him.
And yeah,
So there's that. There's
also every episode is like a wholesome tutorial.
yeah.
Like secretly in that episode, the corridor crew will like explain or describe what they're doing in one certain project, and you can kind of learn something out of it.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's one cool aspect of
Their
it.
latest bits are two big things, which is one, the VFX reacts,
Okay.
the VFX artists react.
Yeah.
So it's that format wherein like there are a bunch of VFX artists, right? So they watch like a
Scorpion King.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like bad CGI in movies and stuff like that, and then they comment. So their big deal was also Scorpion King, because it's universally like the worst CGI shot in history.
In recent
Then
history,
what they did was they, instead of reacting to it, they straight up tried to fix it in a day.
They improve
Ah.
it.
So they improve upon it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
that's
their
super
thing.
cool.
They've done 2 fix-its already. They fixed Scorpion King and the muzzle flashes in John Wick.
Dude,
Oh,
that
really?
sounds
That's
like
cool.
a super cool version of the stupid BuzzFeed things that always show up on my recommended list.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah,
This one has more content.
No, have you seen the BuzzFeed garbage that like it is entertaining, but it always like feels like they're reaching because like it's always like, oh, professional bomb squad plays this bomb
yeah,
game, or like professional private eye plays LA Noir.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
There are some good ones though, like
The bomb squad thing was actually good because one of the guys looked like he had a problem. But he had like 1,000 yards there.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they did it perfectly.
Yeah, very neat.
Yeah.
I've seen one where it's a CIA like agent reading body language.
Ah.
That one's cool.
What,
That one's
in LA
hella
Noir?
cool.
Okay.
No.
Oh
Like,
man,
just,
I want to see that one in LA Noir.
No, there's no actual specific
Game?
clip. It's just a bunch of people talking to each other.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's mapping them out like, oh, he feels uncomfortable at this point. Oh god, this guy's swaying.
This
back
is a
and forth-
robot.
Back and forth next to the other guy. It means he's like
Who's lying?
he's feeling out the other guy on what he thinks. Like
All
there's all
right.
sorts of
All
mix.
right.
Cool.
All right. So yeah, just to wrap it up, Corridor Crew, I'm gonna wreck it.
Yeah.
Say that properly.
Corridor Crew, I'm going to wreck it.
Recommend.
Recommend achieved.
Recommend.
What about you, Emilian? What do you recommend?
What I recommend is a no. I'm not gonna do it that way. Okay, so like I have been like going through the Netflix, going through the DuckTales. I mean,
Damn.
DuckTales is my number one recommend right now.
Yeah.
But like
Solid.
since I have been to Iloilo,
Ooh, here we go.
I would recommend
Human brain.
the Biscocho House
Ah, yeah.
Baby.
of Iloilo.
Baby.
This Biscocho House, known for their Biscocho.
We
Biscocho
recently
is like this. How would you explain what a Biscocho is, Raffy?
Flavorful.
Yes.
we've recently
Adequate.
acquired sustenance through the Biscocho.
Biscocho House. No, so they're called Biscocho House, but they don't only make Biscocho. They make such delicacies as meringue.
Ah, yeah.
They make toasted mamon.
Mm-hmm.
They make butterscotch. And right before I flew out from Iloilo, they had a little stand at the airport, and like it was just Biscocho House heaven.
Ooh.
So I like bought enough to fill a little box.
That's
And
cool.
like I brought everything to the office, and everyone went nuts. It's like, oh, yo, Biscocho House, and I'm like, what? Is this a big deal?
It's a
They're
big
like,
deal.
yeah, Biscocho House is a big deal, and I'm
Oh,
like,
covered, compromised.
no, yeah, and then I'm like, yo, okay, let me try, and I'm like, yo, okay, yeah, this is pretty good. So if ever you're in Iloilo, I would recommend Biscocho House.
Yes. It is good sustenance.
Affirmative.
Yes.
Affirmative.
Keep. No, not yet.
No. We don't. We
No,
don't say no.
No.
We
I
don't
like where
say
you were
no.
going. I like where you were going. I like that. So, I think that's it for the podcast, boys.
Yes.
Oh yes, this is a positive podcast.
On what machine can they find episodes of this podcast?
All 40 episodes that we have released so far.
We'll be in Spotify,
iTunes,
Apple Podcasts.
Zune.
You have to raise the voice a little.
Zune,
LimeWire.
Zune.
Zune.
Malfunction.
Gods.
Oh man, Spotify,
And
Podbean.
Anchor.
Yeah, those are the platforms that you can find the good trades.
Yes.
yum.
Also, check out the software called Patreon, where you can give financial support.
Through these
Replenish our resources
these
to
humans.
further develop our.
This is not working. Is
Our
this working?
supply lines.
That's not.
I think it's working.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I think it's
working.
working.
Yeah.
Also, in our social interests, you can follow us in our antics.
Yes.
At
in-
the www.faceboo.com/GOODTRADESBRI.
GADE. You are doing good. Unit Emile. I think it is time for repairs.
So that's www.goodtradesbrigade. No, wait, no. Facebook.com/goodtradesbrigade.
Yep. Also, we have a Twitter.
What?
That would be
GT Brigade.
Yes.
Positive.
Yes. Good.
We don't say good. We say positive.
Positive. Say positive.
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 Affirmative.
So,
Confirm.
I think that's it for this episode of Good Trades. Thank you for staying with us for 40 whole episodes of the
Yes.
Good Trades Brigade.
That is
Yeah.
a lot of human time.
Yes, we very much appreciate it.
Just
Keep it going.
Proceed.
keep it going. /podcast.
Proceed.
Proceed. Proceed. Proceed.